guys, it's Megan. Good morning. It is Sunday and I'm going to do the look that so many of you requested from my summer 2015 makeup favorites video. It's that really pretty glowy purpley with blue eyeliner look. I'm doing the eye look. I don't really want to go with the face and lip that I did, so I have other products for that, but the eye I'm going to do for you guys, and I loved that eye look. And I was going to film a get ready with me that day, but I was just like playing with stuff, and thankfully I listed everything I used in the description, which I try to always do. I don't know how many of you guys notice that. Sometimes I get comments saying how you appreciate my description boxes, and it really does like take time to do it, and I love when people do theirs, so I really try to take care of my description box and fill it out to completion or whatever. That is such a weird way to say that, but to fill it out and hopefully to be helpful to you guys who are watching it, and also so I can look back and know what the heck I'm wearing that day. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I've already done my skincare. I've been awake for a while. My mom made an awesome breakfast, which she's so awesome. So that's kind of like sunken into my skin. Why am I having like issues with English right now? And I'm just using the e.l.f. eyelid primer, $2, get you some. Seriously, it's awesome. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this eye look, and I'm wearing my newest, funniest shirt. I went shopping and to see Pitch Perfect 2 with Zuri and Alyssa yesterday, which Pitch Perfect 2 was a bust. Like, it was like they were trying too hard, and I should have expected it, but I was hoping for the best. I'm going to use my RSVP Creaseless Cream Shadow from Benefit. Just any cream shadow will do the trick. And I'm using for the first time my Paula Dorf Sheer Crease brush. So yeah, Pitch Perfect 2 was a fail, but I had such a fun day. We went shopping at, it's like this outdoor mall, and we saw the movie, and so anyhow, I got this really cute shirt because it was insane. At PacSun, all of their clearance stuff was buy one, get 3 free. It was crazy. So Alyssa found 3 things that she liked, and I only found this one thing, but I loved it. And I wasn't just gonna get 3 things just to get 3 things, but this shirt is so cute. So on the little breast pocket, it says emojis speak louder than words, and it's like really soft, but it has a weird cut, so I'll probably just like wear stuff that this gets tucked into because it's like a slit and it's just like ugly. But this freaking pocket was amazing. So check out your PacSun if that's like your style, or even just to see like what they have. They had so much random stuff, and I'm sure it just depends on what store you go to, and maybe if you have multiple PacSuns you can check them all out. I don't know. That was kind of cool. Okay, so first I'm going to go in, no, wrong. I'm going to go into my transition palette from MAC, and I'm going to mix together Kid and Quarry. So Kid is like a neutral and Quarry is like purpley. Honestly, you could use just like any blending shade, but since this is like a purplish look, mixing Quarry into it, I don't know, I just think helps it out. But I'm just gonna try to use this sheer crease brush for like most of the eye steps until we pack on the pigment. So that will just help. I always try to remember to put on my blending shade first because it really does like make everything work better. Okay, then I'm going to put on, this is one of my favorite eye looks just in general, and then putting the pigment on top just totally changes it. So I'm going to take MAC Satin Taupe, which is this pinky champagne color, and of course someone is weed whacking. It is like perfect weather this weekend. It's amazing. So I have my windows open, but okay, so just putting this all over my lid. Like, I have used so much of Naked Lunch. Did I say Satin Taupe or Naked Lunch? This is Naked Lunch that I'm using now, this light shimmery shade. It's just like the easiest shade. Then I take Satin Taupe, which is this beautiful taupey purple. These two are like two of my must-have MAC shadows, and just on the tip of the brush and then into my crease and outer V. I do this look all the time, just like these two shades, because it looks beautiful, and you can add a little bit of carbon or a matte black into your outer V and just make it look a little more like sultry and smoky, or you could just leave it like this like I usually do. But so this is so easy, and this brush, I love fluffy brushes like this because you can do every single step with it. Your cream shadow, your transition, lid, crease, blending. It's just amazing. Okay, so this is a pretty look in itself. But what I did that day was I took this Bella Pierre Cosmetics pigment in Excite, E-X-I-T-E, and this is one that my friend Tatum sent me, and I love this freaking pigment. So it's like this white with blue purple duochrome. It's amazing. So with pigments, I always use my Sonia Kashuk synthetic concealer brush number 110, or any like synthetic really flat dense brush, and then I spray MAC Fix Plus on it, and I always have a towel and I like dab it off. But it has some color from yesterday, so let's like wipe that off. Okay, and then I am just gonna get it in the pigment, like, so there's a lot on the brush, but I always utilize the cap to like press it in and just get it kind of like wet before you put it on your eye. And then I'm going to put this on my lid, and this just is so amazing. I think it needs a little more MAC Fix Plus because it's kind of chunky. And I have never heard of this brand, this Bella Pierre. I think maybe like they send it in Ipsy bags or something, because I've never like seen that brand before. But this color is so like magical, and for some reason it's not like working properly. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. It's like a unicorn. It just makes me think of a unicorn. Honestly, you don't need to do like all those MAC shadows at first, like, because you mostly cover it up, but I don't know. I just did it, and I guess I just wanted to completely reenact what I did that day. So I just keep getting more and like kind of smoothing it on. And for some reason, it's like looking weird up close. I don't know. And always with pigments, I do my eyes first, just in case it drops down. Oh my god, it's like, oh, amazing. So what is new with you guys? Like I said, I had an awesome day with Zuri and Alyssa, and I went to a baseball game and I was having the time of my life, and then I almost died. So we were up on like a higher like section, like the second level near the suites, but we weren't in a suite, we were just like outside. And I am like so horrified of like getting hit by like a baseball or something. Like I was scared of it the entire game, like because they kept getting like foul balls up like into the stands. And like sometimes you'll see that a few times in a game, but this game it was like every freaking inning there was a foul ball into the stands. So I think it was like 7th inning or something. I was just sitting there minding my own business, and then a ball comes like up like towards us, and so I was like scared this entire game. So I like turned to my sister, like to my left, and don't you know, the ball comes straight at me and hits me, not hits me, but hits my seat right on the right side. So if I wasn't turned like this, it would have hit me. It was the closest thing ever. And then this evil family next to me. Oh my god, I hated this family the entire game. They stole the ball from my chair where it almost murdered me and kept it for themselves, and employees only asked if they were okay. No one asked if I was okay. And I was like so upset. I had to go inside for the rest of the game because I was so shaken up about it. It was just like so freaky. Like if I wouldn't have moved, it would have hit me. And I don't know, I just really hated that moment in my life. So yeah, I'm alive, so that's good, but that was so scary, and it makes me like afraid of baseball games now, even though it's something I love going to. You just never know when you're gonna get hit by a baseball and die. So that was scary, and I was just like alone the rest of the night because I was like, oh, I'm so afraid. And I felt like SpongeBob in that episode where he breaks his butt and then he only wants to stay inside for the rest of his life. I totally felt like that. And we're supposed to go to a baseball game again today, and I'm like, please don't make me go. So we'll see. So I just put that on, and I kind of blended it in with my finger, as you could see, because it was looking kind of like weird, like chunky. So I just blended it in and it fixed it. So it's just so glowy and amazing. And I'm just taking that Paula Dorf brush and just like blending just cause. Then the second most magical part of this eye look is the Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in Electric Blue. This is one of my favorite discoveries of 2015. This is such a beautiful eyeliner, so easy to use, so vibrant. It's a beautiful bright blue color, but it isn't chalky, because I know a lot of times these super bright pigmented colors can look kind of chalky almost, which is like weird. This one is so nice. It's such an easy application. It's just like a brush tip, very skinny like it says, and it stays all day. It's amazing. So I just did like a wing, so I'll do that for you guys. But this combo is amazing. Like this purpley duochrome with a blue liner is just so striking. And this blue liner I think would be perfect like in the summer if you're going to a pool party or some sort of party that you don't really want to wear a lot of makeup, or it just goes with your look to not wear a lot of makeup, but you want like a statement. Use a bright blue eyeliner like this one. It is magical. And I'm sure you can hear my neighbor's truck. He like turns on his truck at like 3 in the morning. Thankfully I'm used to it now, but it's just so amazing, this liner. And it's just so pigmented. You don't have to go over it a million times. It just is perfection. So I absolutely love this and highly recommend it. I also have this green spark color. I don't use that nearly as much as this blue one, which is surprising, but really any color you get is going to be amazing because the applicator of this is so good and the pigmentation of these are so good. I kind of just want to get the black one next just to have it, I guess. But yeah, this is probably my favorite like colorful liquid liner, definitely, that I've ever found. It's just awesome. Like, you do have to be careful because if you like jerk your hand, it will get messed up, of course, but if you're just like controlled and you practice, it will be fine. And always one eye looks better than the other. This one looks messed up. I like this eye more. But this eye mostly gets covered with my hair, so whatever. So that is the general eye look. I might put on like black in my waterline. It just depends on how I feel. But that is the eye look. It's so easy, you guys. Like, literally, to cut out a few steps, you could just do like a transition or like a crease shade and then put on the pigment. Where did it even go? Oh, here it is. Put on the pigment or like a duochrome like this, and then put on liner and you're good to go. Like, literally, you don't need to do all those different layers at the beginning, but I just really, really love this look. I think that it's beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to use my Josie Maran Daily Argan Moisturizer Protect and Perfect. This is the tinted moisturizer. I think I said that. And I'm gonna apply this with my Hourglass brush, and then I'm going to use the same brush to apply my CoverGirl foundation. So this is the Hourglass number 2, and this is such a nice brush. You'll see this, I'm posting a haul this week and you'll see it, but I just really like it. And sometimes I just like applying this tinted moisturizer with a brush so I don't mess up my hands. And yeah, but I am gonna put on my foundation over this. But this brush is nice because it like blends it in, but it's not so dense, which sometimes I don't really want such a dense brush. So this is just really, really nice. So now I'm going to put on my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, which is one of my favorite foundations of all time. And I'm just using a Q-tip to scrape it out because like literally there's barely any left. So there's that. And then I just like wiped off the Hourglass brush on my towel. And I'm just gonna go straight on. As you guys know, I love this foundation. I think that it's one of the best foundations I've ever tried. It's so cheap. It's so like easy because of the packaging. It's just like a squeezy tube. And so it's really nice to travel with because you don't have to worry about a glass bottle, because yeah, having a glass bottle is really nice and having a pump is really nice. But when you're traveling, it's just an added stress. So it's kind of nice to have a foundation that is just in a squeezy tube, and I just really love it. And it is more of like a satin skin-like finish. It's not really glowy, it's not really matte. Just perfect. And I also love this brush because it's like, it's slender, so it can get in all these places so easy. And it has, since the bristles are longer, it has so much more flexibility than like buffing brushes do. And this is also marketed as a blush brush. Since I've been using it as foundation and there's like foundation always in it, I haven't tried it as a blush brush, but I can see how this would be a nice one to do like a light dusting or highlight even, or even bronzer. Like I feel like this is a really awesome multi-purpose brush, so I have really been enjoying that. Okay, so that's that. For eyebrows today, I wanted to use my MAC Swiss Chocolate in them, which is this reddish color. And I have a favorite eyebrow brush if I could find it. So the brush I really love is this Real Techniques eyeliner brush. It's so small and so skinny. It's perfect. So I just like, whoa, got in the white. I just like pounce it in the product and then I just go on my brows. For some reason I just wanted to try this out with my new hair. And then I'm just gonna put in a little of my tinted brow gel in Auburn. Okay. Alright, now what? I'm gonna use, I was gonna use my beauty blender for my foundation. I totally forgot. Oh well, I love that Hourglass brush anyway. So I'm going to use my RMS Living Luminizer with my Real Techniques complexion sponge. I am like so close to being done with this. It's so exciting. But I do like it. But I probably won't repurchase it anytime soon because I'm not a huge fan of cream cheek products. Like, it's probably not something I would really buy anymore. So there's that. And then I'm gonna go in with Lightscapade MSF from MAC. One of my fave products of all time. My friend Jen sent this to me a few years ago at this point. Last year? Yeah, maybe. It was like January of 2014, I think. And I have like worn it down so much. I'm so obsessed with it. It's so awesome. And it does work really well with the RMS Living Luminizer. Okay, then I'm going to do my bronzer, Kevyn Aucoin. I feel like those two steps haven't changed for a while. I always use Lightscapade and then this Kevyn Aucoin bronzer. Because they're just so good. Why change it? And of course using my Real Techniques blush brush, which is honestly the perfect bronzer brush. And I just take whatever is left kind of down my neck. Then for blush, I'll actually just use this brush. I'm going to use my Chanel Rose Bronze. One of my favorite blushes ever. It's so pigmented, smells so nice. The only other Chanel blush I want and that I have on my wish list is Josie. I think that it just looks like a really pretty neutrally color, and people say that it's similar to Accent. It's not like the same, but it's similar, and I don't regret a lot of like things that I haven't bought, but I regret not buying Chanel Accent. It's always like Chanel stuff that I regret not buying. I regret not buying Chanel Accent, Chanel New Moon, Illusion d'Ombre, and the Chanel Silver Highlight. Those are like 3 things that I really wish that I would have bought because I was able to buy them, but I didn't think that I needed them. But now it's like, oh, I really wish I would have bought them. Like, still don't need them, but still wish I did. Okay, so I love that. That is so pretty. Mascara, I'm going to use the same combination, Dior Show Maximizer Lash Primer, and then Too Faced Better Than Sex. These are in my Project Pan, but I also just love this combo. When I get ready for work, I don't use the primer because I am always in a rush lately, but I do use the Better Than Sex mascara, and I really love it. And I would recommend both. I don't know if I will necessarily buy this primer, but I do like it. Like, I just don't know how... Wait, I think I did this one other time. I used it on one eye but not the other, but then I forgot to check. So let's try to do it. So I'm just going to use the primer on this eye and not this eye, and we can see like immediately if there's a difference, but then also I'll try to remember to check throughout the day. So let's do that. Let's have a little science experiment. Honestly, I need to do that more, like wear one thing on one side of my face and one thing on the other. I'm pretty sure that's what like beauty bloggers and stuff who try stuff out all the time, like Temptalia, I think I read that she does that. Like that she wears some stuff on one side of her face and some on the other. I feel like maybe that would get annoying. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I wish that like I had a bigger YouTube channel, like just because I think it would be cool. You have really awesome opportunities. But then you also, it's like your job then, and I don't know if then it would be less fun because you have so much more pressure. Like, at your normal job, you feel pressure, but then if this is just your hobby, you just like do it for fun and it's like whatever. But if it was your job, it would probably be really like intense or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I wish that I could like pick these big YouTubers' brains and just like know how they actually feel about it, because I don't think they would necessarily make a video expressing how they actually feel about the pressures of YouTube. And then also I noticed that sometimes commenters, if you like express how you actually feel about doing videos, like if it's kind of stressful or if you just aren't enjoying it anymore or whatever the case is, commenters can be really mean and they're like, well, we don't want to hear about that, like we just want to hear about the happy stuff. And I get that, but we're not just talking heads. Like, we're people exactly like you. We just happen to be filming ourselves talking about makeup and other ridiculous, frivolous things. So, I don't know. It's definitely different. I have a much different perspective now that I've been doing YouTube for 3 years than I ever did when I watched YouTube, just as like a viewer, not as a creator. And it's very different, and I think it's impossible to explain like the kind of the pressure. I don't know what other way to explain it, but there is definitely pressure as a creator to like always be perfect all the time. And I think that it probably has to do with that there's so many people watching now, and there's just always going to be someone or some people that will just say their opinion when it doesn't really need to be said. And that always happens. It's like one person will say something and then all these other people who wouldn't have said anything in the beginning, now they're like, oh, well, that person said it, so let me pile on and pile on. And it's just so mean. Like, it can turn so vicious so quickly. And I don't know. It's just appalling to me that it even happens, and I don't understand why people think that it's okay to attack anyone, even if they are a public figure and they put themselves out there and they asked for it by being on YouTube. It's like no one asks for hate when they decide that they want to make videos. No one is like, yeah, I can't wait to be famous so people will hate on me, but I won't care because I asked for it. Like, no one thinks that. So, well, I don't think anyone thinks that. Maybe crazy people do. But, I don't know. It's just interesting, different things that I notice. And I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely, YouTube is definitely changing. It's definitely changed since I started. I was talking to my sister yesterday because we both like watching YouTube, but she likes watching like gaming, video game YouTubers, and I obviously like beauty YouTubers. But it's interesting that both of us notice similarities in like when YouTubers get bigger, you tend to not like them anymore. Like, I have pretty much unsubscribed to all of the major beauty YouTubers. There are only a few that I'm still subscribed to, and it makes me like sad that when people become that successful, you start to like distrust them. But I feel like that just is what happens. It's almost like they become an advertisement instead of just themselves. And I'm already very skeptical about advertising because I studied it and I know how sneaky it can be and how powerful it is. And it's also because I'm older, and I know that a lot of like kids watch beauty YouTubers, so they probably are like obsessed with them and they like believe every little thing that they say, and it's like scary if a company is sponsoring a YouTuber or doing whatever, like feeding them information to tell their viewers, and then these like impressionable people are just like believing them. I don't know. I think it all really depends on your age if you fall for like everything a person says in their videos. I don't know. I could talk about this forever, and I have no one else to talk about it to because like no one gets it, because my friends don't watch YouTube videos or anything. But I wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't want to like cause a stress in people's lives, or like people like start to freak out on me or something. So if you have any opinions on this and you just want to like let me know, please do, because I can definitely see it from both perspectives. But as a viewer, like just pretending that I'm just a viewer, I know that I don't like when I see constant sponsored videos, and it makes me even more mad when people do not clarify or state that they are sponsored. I think that that is the shadiest of all, and I really, really hate that. Like, props if you can get sponsored. Like, this is my YouTuber talking, my YouTube creator talking, but like that is amazing if a company wants to sponsor you and pay you for a review or pay you to make a video or whatever it is. That is amazing, and such a cool opportunity if you like the company in the beginning or you like their products in general. But shame on you if you do not state that you are being paid or that it is sponsored. I think that is so shady, and that is when I start unsubscribing to people, because I just can't stand that kind of shadiness. I honestly unsubscribed to Essie Button because of that. Almost all of her blog posts were like PR samples. Like, you could tell that they were PR samples because she would get the entire collection of things, and she would state nowhere that she got it for free. So if she got it for free, that's okay, but like just let us know. And then also she wouldn't say if it was like sponsored or not, so you would never know. Like, even if she's not sponsored, like just tell us that you got it for free. I don't get like why you have to be so shady about it. Like, just be honest and no one cares. But if you're being shady and it's obvious that you got sent it, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how these people think. I will never understand it. But yeah, so let me know if you have any perspective on this, if you're a content creator or just a viewer. I would just love to hear what you have to say. Okay, after that rant, all I have left is my lips. I have a bunch of options in front of me. Let me see how this looks. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Buttercup. And there was like a whole scandal with Gerard Cosmetics lately, with the owner on Snapchat calling someone that was reviewing her products ugly. And it was like so ridiculous. Like, I swear social media is the death of us. Like, we're regressing as a society, and it's just insane. So I still love this lipstick, but why would you even say that like on social media? Like, you know, Snapchat people can watch it like multiple times. So yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. So what to do with my hair? What to do? I love the color, you guys. I love it so much. And I just got around to posting my Get Ready With Me from yesterday, so I don't know if you guys love my hair too. But you couldn't really see it, like, because it was wet. Now it's drier, so maybe you can tell the color better. But yeah, so, oh my god, it's like so poofy. What even? Like I said, I have a lot of hair. Okay, so I feel like I've been talking forever, and I don't even know how that conversation started, but anyhow, so this is that eye look that you guys really loved. I love it too. Oh my lord. This is like not happening right now. So that's that. Oh, Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I forgot to use this. Oh, we forgot to look at the eye mascara. I don't know. They look pretty much the same. This has primer. This doesn't. I don't know. I don't really know. This Mist and Fix is the shit. I love it. And then lately, but it tastes bad. Lately, I've been using my Prada Candy perfume. I love this freaking perfume. It's one that I will always, always have. Oh my god, it just smells so incredible. And it's like light, but girly and sweet. I just love it. I kind of feel like doing something like this with my hair. Why do I feel like doing that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I used to always do like a bump like that in like high school. Okay, whatever. I'll leave it like this and see if I get sick of it. So, that is that, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, seeing me do this look, and just hearing me ramble. I just love talking to you guys. So, that is that. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Stay cool, and I will see you soon. Bye.